The famous people before they were famous and their struggles. The Walt Disney, from being fired by a newspaper editor to creating a multi-billion-dollar, globally recognized entertainment empire. Some facts. Walt Disney was once fired from the Kansas City Star newspaper because his editor felt he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. Shortly after, his first animation company, Laugh-O-Gram Studio, went bankrupt. He arrived in Hollywood with only $40 in a suitcase. Before he was the man who built an empire on dreams, magic, and a mouse named Mickey, he was just a young cartoonist told he had no good ideas. J.K. Rowling. From being a single mother living on state benefits in Edinburgh to writing one of the best-selling book series of all time. Some facts. While writing the first Harry Potter book, Rowling was as poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain, without being homeless. She was recently divorced, clinically depressed, and had to write in local cafes, like Nicholson's Café, because it was cheaper to buy a coffee than to pay for heat in her own apartment. The manuscript was rejected by 12 different publishers before Bloomsbury finally accepted it. Also, before she unlocked the magic of Hogwarts for millions of children, J.K. Rowling was a single mom struggling on welfare, writing the opening pages of her fantasy epic on scraps of paper in a cafe. Harrison Ford. From a struggling actor who couldn't catch a break to Han Solo and Indiana Jones, two of the most iconic roles in cinema history. Some facts. After a string of small, forgettable roles, and being told he didn't have what it takes, Ford gave up on acting in the late 1960s to support his family. He became a professional, self-taught carpenter to pay the bills. He was actually installing a door in George Lucas's office when he was asked to help read lines for the Star Wars casting process, which led to him getting the role of Han Solo. Also, before he piloted the Millennium Falcon, Harrison Ford was piloting a hammer, working as a full-time carpenter, and had all but given up on Hollywood. Stephen King. From working a low-wage job and living in a trailer to becoming the undisputed king of horror and one of the world's wealthiest authors. Some facts. While trying to finish his first novel, Carrie, King was working as a high school janitor and a laundromat attendant to support his family, living in a mobile home. He was so frustrated with the initial drafts of Carrie that he threw the manuscript in the trash. His wife, Tabitha, rescued the pages and encouraged him to keep going. Also, before he became the master of literary horror, Stephen King was sweeping up after teenagers and was ready to trash the novel that would eventually make him a legend. Vera Wang. From being a world-class figure skater and then a fashion magazine editor to the designer whose name is synonymous with high-end bridal fashion. Some facts. Vera Wang was a competitive figure skater who failed to make the 1968 U.S. Olympic team. She then pivoted to fashion, working at Vogue for 17 years. She only started designing wedding dresses at the age of 40 because she couldn't find a dress she liked for her own wedding, leading her to sketch her first design. Also, before she dressed the world's most glamorous brides, Vera Wang was a failed Olympic athlete who decided to start her legendary career only because of her own last-minute bridal dilemma.